Kunja Vihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jasodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana. Jasodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana. Jamuna Tera Vanachari. Jamuna Tira Vanachari. Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jasodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana. Jamuna Tira Vanachari. Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hello. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Gaur Premanande. Jai Vishnupada Paramahamsa. Parivachakacharya's divine grace, Lacy Bhaktivedanta, Swami Śrīmad Bhāgavatam ki jai, Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Grantara Śrīmad Bhāgavatam ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga, all glories to Śrīla Prabhupada. Krishna. Oh. Thank you. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 24, Text 53. Tam tam aham deva varam varenyam. Tam tam aham deva varam varenyam. Prapadda isham pratibodhanaya. Prapadda isham pratibodhanaya. Chindiyardadipayar bhagavan vachobhir. Chindiyardadipayar bhagavan vachobhir. Granti nridayan vivrinu swam aka. Grantin vidyayan vivrinu swam aka. Tuham tam aham devavaram varenyam. Prapadya isham pratibodhanaya. Chindiyardadipayar bhagavan vachobhir. Grantim hridayan vivrino swamoka. Tam tam aham devavaram varenyam. Prapadya isham pratibodhanaya. Chindiyardadipayar bhagavan vachobhir. Granti nidayan vivrino swamoka. Prapadya isham pratibodhanaya. Chindiyardadipayar bhagavan vachobhir. Grantin hridayan vivrino swamoka. Tam tamaham devavaram varenyam. Prapadya isham pratibodhanaya. Chindiyardadipayar bhagavan vachobhir. Granti nidayan vivrino swamoka. Pratibodhanaya. Prapada Isham Pratibodhanaya. Tvam, how exalted you are. Tvam, unto you. Aham, myself. Devavaram, worshipped by the demigods. Varenyam, the greatest of all. Prapadye, fully surrendering. Isham, unto the Supreme Controller. Pratibodhanaya, for understanding the real purpose of life. Sindhi, cut off. Arthadipai, by the light of purposeful instructions. Bhagavan, O Supreme Lord, Bachobhi, by your words. Grantin, knots. Hridayan, fixed within the core of the heart. Vivrinu, kindly explain. Samoka, by destination in life. Translation and purport by His Divine Krishna Prabhupada ki jai. O Supreme Lord, for self-realization I surrender unto you, who are worshipped by the demigods as the supreme controller of everything. By instructions, exposing life's purpose, kindly cut the knot from the core of my heart and let me know the destination of my life. Purport. Sometimes it is argued that people do not know who is a spiritual master, and finding a spiritual master from whom to get enlightenment in regard to their destination of life is very difficult. To answer all these questions, King Satyavrata shows us the way to accept the Supreme Personality of Godhead as the real spiritual master. The Supreme Lord has given full directions in Bhagavad Gita about how to deal with everything in this material world and how to return home back to Godhead. Therefore, one should not be misled by so-called gurus who are rascals and fools. Rather, one should directly see the Supreme Personality of Godhead as the guru or instructor. It is difficult, however, to understand Bhagavan without the help of the guru. Therefore, the guru appears in the Parampara system. In Bhagavad Gita 4.34, the Supreme Personality of Godhead recommends Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upakdekshantita gyanam gyaninastatadarshina. Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master, inquire from him submissively, and render service unto him. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because he has seen the truth. Lord Krishna directly instructs Arjuna. Arjuna is therefore Tattadarshi, or Guru. Arjuna accepted the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Parampara, Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan. Similarly, the following in the footsteps of Sri Arjuna, who is a personal devotee of the Lord, one should accept the supremacy of the Lord, Krishna, as supported by Vyasara, Deva, Asita, Narada, and later by the Acharyas, Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, Nimbarka, and Vishnu Swami, and still later by the greatest Acharya, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Where then is the difficult in finding a guru? If one is sincere, he can find the guru and learn everything. One should take lessons from the guru and find out the goal of life. Maharaj Tatyavrata, therefore, shows us the way of the Mahajana. Mahajana Jena Gata Sapanta. One should surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Dasavatar, and learn from him about the spiritual world and the goal of life. So this is the Lord's instruction as Matsya. The Supreme Personality of Godhead came as the fish incarnation. Very nice instruction, actually. One thing, it pulses me that we should directly take instruction from Krishna. Sometimes, especially nowadays, in our movement, sometimes people argue that we should just directly approach Prabhupada. And we don't have to worry about except the gurus that are coming in the disciple succession. But Prabhupada actually made it very clear here that just like Arjuna, he accepted Krishna as Guru. But that's Arjuna. Arjuna was already Krishna's friend and pure devotee of Krishna directly. So you can say that Arjuna took Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead as his Guru. But we can't say that. To approach Guru, we have to go through our Guru. That's the system. You can't make up your own parampara. So if your Guru is Krishna directly because he spoke to you, Bhagavad Gita, then you can accept Krishna as your Guru because he directly accepts. He is with you. But we haven't seen Krishna. We haven't seen Krishna. We haven't seen Prabhupada. So I could say, my Guru is Arjuna. You know what I mean? Some people say, my Guru is Prabhupada, initiating, as Prabhupada disciple. So there's a system for everything. The system is Guru Parampara system that Krishna created. Okay, if you don't like the Guru, that's just your problem. Just like us. I don't like you don't like me. Okay, there's some issue. You know what I mean? It's not Guru's problem, it's your problem. And there's always an issue. In this material world. I like you, you don't like me. This is between you, friends, husband, wife, one country, there's war. So you take up the matter individually. So it's no question of directly jumping to Prabhupada. I asked one of the devotees, who's your guru? He said, Prabhupada. When you initiated, 1980. And Prabhupada left 1977. So, ultimately, we are all going to Prabhupada. Ultimately, we are all going to Krishna. Somebody asked Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, I love you so much. I may not remember Krishna, like he said, at the time of death, I'll forget you, but I can remember Prabhupada. I can remember you. So how about, if I forget Krishna at the time of death, but I remember you, what can happen to me? Because Krishna says, think of me at the time of death. So Prabhupada, he thought for a minute, and he said, that's okay. You know how he answers. Because Prabhupada's not going to be somewhere else. He's going to be with Krishna. So if you're going to see Prabhupada at the time of death, you're going to remember Prabhupada, he'll be there for you. Krishna will be there with Prabhupada. And Prabhupada never leaves Krishna. That's the concept. But at the same time, we have to follow the system. Just like if you want to learn how to cook. Nowadays it's easy. You can look up in a Google or website, you can find out how to cook. But it won't be the same. when you learn from the guru, from the cook personally, teacher who can teach you exactly how to do, that's perfection. So you can't just make up, like, oh yeah, I know. Even Krishna says here, Tadviti pranipatena pariprasnana sevaya. In Bengal, I thought Sheva means only taking prasadam. Sheva actually means service. Of course, taking prasadam also service, but not the way we eat. Like, oh, gob, gob, hail, you know. You finish eating, that's not service. Service eating with respect. This morning at 6 o'clock I was really hungry because yesterday I had a really heavy day. I had I can't remember, I had like 5 hours of kirtan. 2 hours here, 2 hours Harinam, morning, 5 hours. I can hardly speak this morning, so I didn't have even time to eat. And then this and that. And so I took my dinner prasadam at 9 o'clock. Who can eat such a big feast at that time of night? So I ate a little bit, and 6 o'clock I was starving. So I went in the kitchen. Only thing left is cake and sweets. Who can eat sweets first thing in the morning? And so, idea is to have the attitude of service. Service attitude. And we found out yesterday, we are so busy serving Krishna that we didn't feel that hunger. Isn't it? You feel hunger when you stop your service. So the idea is to be humble. The idea is to be respectful. The idea is to have the service attitude. Then Krishna will give you the energy. Pariprashna sevaya. One has to inquire humbly. Bhagavan ko dekhao. Show him to me now. It says here. You have to have that inquisitive attitude in a humble mood. With respect, Swamiji, please. With a stick in your mouth. Please. You pay obeisances on the floor in front of the Guru. And he says that when you pay obeisances in front of the Guru, your head should bang on the floor. They can hear from down the road. And I've seen devotees pay obeisances, their hand here, so they don't hurt the floor. I've seen it. I do it myself sometimes. And I've been paying obeisances for the last 50 years. I got careless here. So when he after some time said, I don't need to go to the temple anymore. So you lose the callous. And when you go to the temple every day and pay obeisances, you have marks in your body. What service you've done for Krishna. I pay obeisances. You know what I mean? So the idea is to be respectful, to be humble in front of Guru Maharaj, in front of disciples, in front of a Vaishnava. It doesn't come easy. You have to practice to be humble. And that comes from knowledge, from understanding who you are in relation to Krishna. You are so tiny. You know, look at the ocean. You know, our temple's close to the ocean. You know, Srila Prabhupada went for a walk on the, on the shore of the sea here. What is that road called? Huh? Beach Road. Prabhupada went for a walk. We're going to have a Srila Prabhupada centennial here, 50th anniversary in May. And we'll take Prabhupada on a walk. And we see the ocean. Wow, kitna bada. Such a huge ocean. And look at yourself like a tiny little thing. Compared to the ocean, you're just a tiny little. When you're in the airplane, you look down, see all the people, they look like an ants. You can't recognize. That's what we are. We are tiny. So then when you can actually understand who you are, how tiny you are, that will make you humble. So that comes through knowledge. And as Prabhupada gives example of a frog. You know frogs in Mayapur? And there's when they have the floods, not floods, just rainy season. You hear the frogs. You've been in Mayapur during the rainy season? They're everywhere. Nowadays, they don't have much land. Before, like in the 70s, when there's rainy season, you hear frog all night. You can't sleep. Whack, whack, whack. And you should observe the sound. It's not a very nice sound. So then you hear suddenly, quack, quack, quack. You know what happened? Snake got it. Yeah. Anyway, that's another story. So the frogs, Prabhupada gives the example of a frog in a well. You know, well is very small. In Vrindavan, they have a lot of well. In India, here there's no well. So inside the well, sometimes there's frogs. I don't know how they get in. Wang, wang, they jump in. They fall and they didn't know there's well there. So the frogs, Prabhupada says, that they make this noise, whack, and the throat comes out. Like, have you seen it? So the frog thinks, my well is such a big well. I love it here. Don't you know that my well is the biggest well in the whole world? And then another frog comes from the ocean and try to explain to the frog in the well. They have no concept of the ocean. So he goes cracking. Whack! The frog's throat comes out and it expands and it explodes. Finish. So like that, the ocean is so big compared to the well. You have no idea how big the universe is. This universe is the smallest universe that we're living in. And this universe is so big already to us. And we don't know how, you have to study the Bhagavatam, how old the universe is from the beginning of creation. You know, we live only for 100 years, if you can make it, 100 years. Just a few days ago, one Mataji died, was only not even 50, right? Cancer. We're all dying. My brother died when he was 5. I was holding his arm. In Santipur, that's where I came from. And then my mother died a few years ago in Mayapur, 2018. And then my father died in the 80s. I'm still alive. But my turn will come. Everybody has to die. So the thing is, don't these things make us humble? All these things should make us humble. So when you fall at the feet of Guru, you have to have that attitude. I'm just tiny, insignificant ant. I'm your servant, Guru Maharaj. I'm your servant, Prabhu. Oh, Mataji, I'm your servant. This is a very simple understanding. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wrote in the Shikshastaka, one of the key verse of the Shikshastaka, he says that a devotee should wear this as a jewel quality of a devotee, to wear around the neck. Sinarapi Sunichanana. Says, this guru is not good for me. I like that guru. That is a mundane qualification, to think in that way. Oh, this is American guru. I want Indian guru. Hare kya bol raha hai? Prabhupada started Hare Krishna movement in America, not in India. When I first joined here in Mayapur, 1973, maybe some of you are not even born. 1973. I just got invited from Vrindavan temple to come for the 50th anniversary of the opening of Krishna Bhagavan Mandir. I'm going there in 2 weeks' time. It's going to be fantastic. I haven't been there like 20 years. So, gurus, how lucky we are to have a guru. You know, now they have a lot of exams. You can get a guru exam and test for disciple course. Our time, they didn't have any of that course. They just called me, hey, you come here. Do you like initiation? You're going to get initiated by Prabhupada? They called me like that. Jayapataka Maharaj. He said, come here. Do you want to get initiated with Prabhupada? Oh, yes, please. We went to Vrindavan, 1975. That's why I'm going there. Now you are initiated, you have to wait, go a waiting list for 5 years, and God knows how long. I was sitting out of the courtyard with Aniruddha Prabhu, and a couple came and they said, oh, how you are. I was very nice to him. And suddenly they got in his case, oh, when are you going to give the letter for initiation? And Mataji was crying. I walked off, it was too much for me. Yes, too sensitive. So it's not my business. I'm already initiated. He fight it out. Well, it's not like I'm not initiated for 5 years. Okay, so what? Just wait. Even 10 years, 20 years, that you'll get initiation. Develop the quality of a Vaishnava. Go on the waiting list, so what? We've been waiting in the material world for lifetime. Now we got the chance to serve Krishna. It's not very long compared to millions of years before we can actually even take a human body. So, this is American Guru, not for me. Oh, yeah, Indian Guru, yeah. No, I want like Govinda Maharaj, or he's not around. I want, who else? Subhag Maharaj. I want, like this. You're choosing. We're lucky, we have gurus. Just this morning we were talking about Melbourne temple. We have so much prasadam here. And they have cake, so much cake sitting in the cool room. And nobody even bothers to take it. I've been around the world. I went to Los Angeles, 1991. If you are a temple devotee, brahmachari, living in ashram, prasadam is free for you. Anybody else? $10 for lunch. Very limited. And here we come in like a king. Where's my prasadam? And there's so much lying around. But actually we are very lucky. So similarly, we are so lucky to have a guru, to spiritual masters, to instruct us about Krishna, to direct us, to take us back to Godhead. But you need to have qualification. Sometimes people say, if there's God, show Him to me. And then Krishna there, oh, I'm so afraid, I have to go see Him. I put my flute down, pick up further down, and come in like, oh yeah, please, here I am now. If you want to see VIP, come here. No. Krishna is Bhagavan. Prabhupada said, if you want to see Krishna act in a way, you will see you. So, here, the example of here it says here, Arjuna accepted the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram Paramam Bhavan. Similarly, following in the footsteps of Arjuna, who is a personal devotee of the Lord, one should accept the Supreme Lord Krishna as supported by Vyasa, Devala, Asita, and Acharyas, Ramanacharya, Madhvacharya, like that. Where then is the difficulty to find a guru? If one is sincere, he can find the guru and learn everything. One should take lessons from the guru and find out the goal of life. Maybe I was lucky, but we're all lucky. Lucky doesn't mean you wake up and you know your lottery number. Lucky means you got Krishna. Even if you're a millionaire, lakhs and you're a millionaire, but when you're thirsty, you need just a glass of water. Similarly, what Krishna has given us, that is so much higher than anything material. Bhakti, love for Krishna, is all satisfying. Yesterday is an example of that. I didn't drink, I drank water, but I didn't eat anything. And here I was, we did the kirtan. Remember with that kirtan last night? While you're all eating, we're having a kirtan. Not like Hare Krishna, Hare. Full on kirtan, jumping, 2 hours. And then I went and took prasadam. I wasn't hungry. So where is that energy coming from? So if we have the desire to serve Krishna, if we have sincere motive, sincere desire to serve your Guru Maharaj, the sincere desire to serve Vaishnava, Krishna will empower you, Krishna will energize you, Krishna will bless you. It isn't a shortcut. You have to have the sincere desire. Isn't it? So, these examples are here. One should surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Dasa, and learn from him about the spiritual world and the goal of life. Some people think goal of life is to just enjoy, which is true. Human life is meant for enjoyment, right? And I was talking to some devotees. I said, when you go to India, it is not really a place for enjoyment. You go to Vrindavan, so hot, and so many people, it's so crowded. And there is one Mataji, Indra Maharaj disciple, died from an accident from a rickshaw because it's so crowded. You go to the temple, you can't sit peacefully because there's so many people coming in. Every day is a festival. So there's no enjoyment here. But if you want to serve Krishna, you don't mind to accept that austerity. I remember I was in Gujarat and we went to one temple. That temple is not far from Vidyanagar. It's in Dakor. So the temple was like the same size, half the size of this temple. And so they said, it's going to be really crowded. So when I went, there was not crowded, hardly anyone there. So the temple room wasn't open yet. So everybody, they buy prasadam, like boga, for offering. So I also bought. He said, you have to buy it for offering to the deity. So then, it was getting closer to opening the curtain. And it was so crowded. I couldn't even hold the boga for offering. I had to hold it like this. Because everyone's like jammed to you. And no one was complaining. They said, oh, Bhagavan, everyone is crying, and like so much devotion. Old ladies, they're getting crushed. And nobody's complaining, oh, Krishna, hey, Bhagavan, duck, And here we are, no space in the temple, where's my spot, you know what I mean? Everyone's complaining, oh, this chair is mine, where's my prasadam? Everyone's got their thing. And we were spoiled. Oh, go to Australia because there's so much land, everyone's got their own home, like 2 people and there's like a big house for themselves. And everybody has their own car. You don't need it. In India, there's like one car and 20 people in it. Right, sometimes? But they value. Nobody's complaining. Here, so the thing is, that's our problem. The problem is we're always finding fault, we're always criticizing, we're always looking for enjoyment. And we don't get it, it's not for me. Oh, the prasadam doesn't have enough salt. Oh, go home and cook. Why do you come here? It's not a place for you to, we're giving whatever it is. Accept it with respect. So, Guru is one who teaches by example. And sometimes the Guru is very heavy. They're very strict because they want you to learn to be a perfect disciple, to be a perfect disciple, then you become a guru. Isn't it? It's not even import them. You bring guru from India, like it says here. Artificial gurus. You have to learn the science of Krishna consciousness. Tad vidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. You have to be, just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master, inquire from him submissively and render service unto him. Like a couple of years ago was my birthday. So I don't think much about it because I lived in China for 15 years. Who cares? And then people don't even know who you are, even next door people. So then I came here and they said, let's go for Harinam. And it was in the morning. And so we went out for Harinam. And then just turn sideways, this road here. So you all turn, there's a big limousine waiting there. They didn't tell us that. So we got in the limousine, that's my birthday. I took a photo outside the limousine. And so we got in the limousine and everybody was chanting. We have Zambe, big kirtan. And the driver, the chauffeur, he had his mobile phone facing us and he was driving with one hand. He said, you got to keep chanting. We want to hear chanting Hare Krishna. He was like more than us. He was the driver. I don't know where he came from. He's like a perfect person to take us around. And so the house from there to the devotee's house is just only like 10 minutes. So we hired the limousine for half an hour. So we're just going around the city to kill the time. And he was saying, you got to keep chanting Hare Krishna. We're having a big kirtan. So we got off the limousine to the devotee's house. Red carpet, and they were having kirtan, throwing flower. Oh my God. I thought, this is too much. This is for Prabhupada, not for us. So if we're looking for enjoyment, that is not Krishna consciousness. Our position is to be humble servant of our Guru. So when you get the glories, we know this is Guru ka hai. This is all Krishna's, this is all Prabhupada's. Wasn't for Prabhupada, we wouldn't even have this temple. Look, think about it. Our glory is Guru's glory, is your glory, is Vaishnava's glory, is their mercy. I remember in the 70s, we used to have a t-shirt. And on the side of the t-shirt here, we used to say, at whose feet all masters sit. They didn't have the t-shirt. So Prabhupada is our master. Nowadays, Prabhupada is like at the back, you are in the front. I am this, I am that. I am the best kirtan leader, the danga player. All the glories we have to give to Prabhupada. The very reason we stand here today is because there's land under our feet. This is an earthquake. There's no place. So, Krishna's mercy, we can stand here. There's 5 fingers. There's thumb. Everybody say, well, thumbs up. You cut the thumb, you can't do much with the 4 fingers, actually. Isn't it? What are you going to do? Like this. You need the thumb. So simple. Just a thumb. See? You make this thing, without the thumb, it's just, kya karega? He can't pick up the food even, like this. You need the thumb, just a thumb. How Krishna's, how he created all this. So simple, just a thumb. Chop off the thumb, chop. There's no use. He just scratched, that's all. You can't squeeze your clothes or pick up the food. You can't hold a spoon to cook. So just a thumb is not only for thumbs up, or else there's a lot of activities you can do with the thumb. So 5 fingers, they represent different things. Earth, water, fire, air. This is the earth, according to yoga. the earth. Yeah. Huh? So they chop off this, you have no place to stand. So Krishna is here, is the controller. No, I am the controller. I'm the controller of this temple. You have control over nothing. You have to run to the toilet, you have no control. What control? Doesn't matter who you are. And I came here to Australia when I first came here. I love the toilet here. So clean, and everything's like no smell, and it's all, that's why people read newspaper in the toilet. They love it there. Or they don't have newspaper anymore from the phone. Like, I was at the toilet here, and then I hear this talking. That's the guy next door. Yeah. And he's not getting out. There's people waiting in line. He loves it there. It's so funny. So when you go to India, there's no concept of toilet. Maybe now, but it's like, you want to go to the toilet, okay, go to the field. Field. That's why all the boga you buy, it's all a lot of nutrition. Everybody's loading it there. So, it's not a place for you to just relax and enjoy. When you go to the toilet, Hare, what's going on here? So, when you go to the toilet, do your business and get out, right? It's not a place to just hang around and enjoy. So, the Bhagavatam tells us the truth. I'm not here to just entertain you. Yeah, comes Prabhav, no. Sometimes sadhus are there to awaken us, awake us. They talk about awareness. They're all relaxing, they do yoga, they sing very softly. Awareness. That's not awareness. He's falling asleep. To awake us, we need good kirtan, singing, dancing. When I saw Prabhupada for the first time, I never saw anybody touching the ground. All in the air, dancing. And Prabhupada, when he threw the flower, it disappeared in the air. Because everybody is so eager to get the mercy coming from Prabhupada's hand. He just grabbed the flower in the air. Whatever land, it's under your feet. And then Prabhupada sit down to give Bhagavatam class. Nobody's thinking, oh, my sari, or my dhoti, my fancy silk dhoti is going to get stained. Our clothes are fully stained from flour. It's worse than chemical, you can't take it off. But nobody's complaining. They're so absorbed in hearing what Prabhupada is talking. So, we have to similarly observe in Krishna. We have no time to think, oh, I have this pain, I have this, that. If you observe in Krishna, He will take care of us. We have to have that faith. Isn't it? Isn't people here, like people sometimes you see, they're very old, 70, 80. Like this Prabhu here, he does puja. He's 70 he's 70 plus. That's Devamita Prabhu, this Australian devotee. How many? 80. And he looked like 50. So energetic, isn't it? So strong. He said, I'm a vegetarian all my life. He followed the 4 principles like long time. So we bring onto ourselves the disease. We bring onto ourselves the unhealthiness, how we live our life. Isn't it? If you want to be healthy, you can. So similarly, if you want to serve Krishna, if you want to serve your Guru, Krishna said, I'm sitting in the heart and I will guide you and send you the spiritual master who can instruct you. So many devotees, when Prabhupada went to America, they said, that they had dreams of Swamiji coming. And they said, oh, that's the person, Swamiji, that they're looking for. And then they all had questions to ask Prabhupada. And Prabhupada knew their mind. He answered them accordingly. He said, how did you know? Because Prabhupada is their guru. It happens to all of us, isn't it? Like sometimes you think, and then somebody is talking about it. How did it happen? Krishna arranges. If you are sincere to serve Him, He'll arrange in a way that you can be inspired in spiritual life. But that has to come from you. It's not a shortcut. You have to initially desire to serve Krishna. Yesterday, temple's packed. And today, I am tired from I did all the kirtan, not you. I'm still here. And today is Saturday, not everyone's going to work, right? Anyway, even if you work, you still find a time. If you find time to go to the toilet, you find time to go to eat. Why you go to the toilet so many times? Because you eat too many times. If you eat less, you go to less toilet, I reckon. That's why the yogis, they never go to the toilet, because they don't eat much. So they say, oh, this Prabhu is too heavy with us. No, but then we have to tell the truth. About Srila Prabhupada was, he's not there to entertain you. Prabhupada said, no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication, chanting 16 rounds. That's too much. He wanted us to do 64 rounds in the beginning. That would take 8 hours a day. There's no time to eat even. 8 hours a day. 64 rounds. We find it difficult to do 16 rounds. 64? So, you have to have that desire to serve Krishna. That's the point. 16 rounds, but then with quality. So the spiritual master, they are always there for us, especially for those who want to serve Krishna. When Srila Prabhupada left this planet, it was like, we had no idea, how can he leave us? We just saw him. Everyone was devastated. But then Prabhupada is still here. Prabhupada actually still here. Has Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared yesterday? Well, he's not here today, right? He's here every day. Like Aniruddha Prabhu was giving the class yesterday. Was he or someone else? He was telling this story that Lord Chaitanya is in your heart, right? He's in your heart. And similar verse here actually today. Grantim hridayam rinu swam oka. Hridayam. Of course, we have to clean the heart. Granthim, cut the knot that is so difficult to open in the sitting in your heart by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by the mercy of Guru. Sometimes when you leave your shoes outside and the rain comes and it's so hard to open the shoelace. You have experience of that? So hard. I get frustrated, it's like I cut it, get another lace. You try to open your teeth, something like that. So, granthim, it's the rope, that tight knot in our heart. That knot is not easy to open. I lived in China for many years. They know how to tie a knot in a very special way. You can't open it. Yeah, they're very good at it because they want to tie you up, put you in the prison. But in India, they tie the knot. You can somehow figure out and open because we are merciful. Yes, land of dharma. So, sometimes it gets tangled. It's very hard to open the knot. But the Guru, the spiritual master, is expert to bless us, give his mercy. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, yesterday who was appearing at Gaur Purnima, he delivered Jagai Madhai. Nobody mentioned it. Jagai Madhai, they were the most sinful person in the whole world. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced him. And it is said, they were so sinful, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced Jagai Madhai, momentarily he turned dark because he observed the sin, how sinful they were. That's the mercy. Lord Nityananda, he used to make people chant Hare Krishna somehow. People said, no, we don't want to chant whatever you're saying. He would roll on the ground in front of the door and show a tantrum, like kids. Roll on the ground. Ah. Okay, Hare Krishna. Okay. All he wanted to hear, chanting Hare Krishna, coming out of your mouth. That's why he's so merciful. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so merciful. Yesterday we went in Harinam also. They had a Harinam from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So I went for Harinam for 2 hours, from 2 o'clock to 30, like 4:30. And it was a very hot day, it wasn't very pleasant. But I got in there, it's fantastic, I loved it. Harinam was so good. And then just before we left, there was all the school kids, they were sitting in a park, some picnic kind of a thing. And then we jumped in there, and I have the videos. They were saying, they were so, something best happened that whole day, that they were so happy chanting Hare Krishna. So, that's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did. He picked up the kartal and mridanga. What is that sloka we sing? Bajala khol, gana gana tahe, jhajera roll. That the sun in the east of the horizon is rising, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took the mridanga and the kartal swinging, and the khol means mridanga, jhajera roll, and the wampers, and the clouds in the sky, they simply went away, and there's this clear sky, sun shining. Similarly, chanting Hare Krishna, that chanting and dancing is what gives us the pleasure. So the Guru, the spiritual master, so Prabhupada said, I came to America to make you happy. Turn the hippies into happies. That's what he said. He didn't want anything. We come to Australia, America, he's an Indian, all these young girls, boys, they're working. In McDonald's and here and there, and Coles and the supermarket, working. Young girls, Indians. You want to get your PR and whatever. We forget that our real PR is in the spiritual world. Vaikunthavasi. Doesn't live here forever. So, if we give time for Krishna, Krishna is waiting for us. That Mataji just passed away a couple of weeks ago. She was in the hospital, and suddenly one sannyasi was here, and he went there. And she was chanting Hare Krishna very happily. She left her body by chanting Hare Krishna. What a glorious way to live. So, sadhan karena, bhajan karena, marta jan lehai. That our principle is, we are preparing to die. How to die? The time of death, it's a crucial time. We are going to be suffering so much. But right now, our whole process, this life, we are preparing to die. If you look at it, we are all going to die. We're preparing for that, isn't it? How old are you? I mean, that many years left. Oh, happy birthday, but what? Birthday what? In Australia, the birthday, when you sign your paper, like what do you call it? Registration, marriage registration, and birth registration, and death registration, same office. Yeah, same place. Because they know this all go in line. Your birth? Oh, you got a certificate. I was born under, I think it was a mango tree. And my mother said, what's my birth? They didn't have a certificate. He asked the mango tree, a birth certificate. I went back, there's no even mango tree left, because so many years ago. So a birthday certificate, and then marriage certificate. After 50 years, two goes two ways. What happened to the certificate? I still have it, just for the remembrance. So we come and go. I've seen like a couple of years, I saw an old lady wearing a high heel shoe, walking like that, 80, 90, lipstick. Hare Baba, go to the holy dham, chant Hare Krishna. Seek the Guru, get instruction from the Guru. He's still trying to enjoy this body. Our body is falling apart, still like we're hanging on to it somehow. There's nothing much left. We can hang on to Krishna, Krishna consciousness, because Krishna is the controller. He is the master. He is the Lord, Lord of all the universe, Jagannath, master of the universe. You better believe it, and He is. When He says it, He is. He lifted the Govardhan hill, we can't even lift a cup of water in our finger. Because He is Bhagavan. He is the Supreme Person of the Godhead. Matsya, the fish incarnation. I think, oh, fish incarnation, what is that? Okay, I understand, Nishinga, Varaha, but fish. But this fish was not ordinary fish. It started off this small, it's got growing and growing. There's no place to put the fish. In Bengal we have pukur. You know pukur? You have a pond. People have their own pond. Like here they have swimming pool, and then they have bath there. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they have a pukur there. If you go to the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, there is a big pond there where Jagannath Mishra and they used to bathe there. They still have it. But now they keep fish there and stuff, wash their clothes. So they put the fish, keep growing. They put it in a pond. First in a jar. Start growing, it's not big enough. Put in a pukur, not big enough. To put it in the ocean. Big fish, golden fish. And they tied the boat in the rishis and sages. They need somewhere to go. So they all got on that boat and protect all the Vedas, scriptures that the rishis had it. And they tied to the fish, what do you call this? Yeah, on the nose. Horn. Fish don't have a horn. Maybe Mastya had it. How powerful, that's Bhagavan. Not ordinary fish. Yeah, I don't want to be a fish. Some people say, oh, I don't want to be a dog. You get dog biscuits and dog room. You ride in a nice car. When you take birth and a dog is in India, you won't get any of that. But if Krishna takes birth as an animal, he's not animal. He's Bhagavan. He's not ordinary. He can expand himself. So, that is His mercy. Avatar. Lord Krishna comes 5,000 years ago. He came, spoke Bhagavad Gita, and now Matsya came in Satya Yuga to protect the Vedas. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. That whenever there is a decline in religious practices, adharma, then Krishna says, I come to re-establish the dharma and protect the sadhus, the rishis, the Vedas, scriptures. That's His mercy on us. Some people say, oh, God doesn't believe, I don't believe in God, He doesn't exist. Okay, He suffered. He came to protect us. Why did He come? Out of His compassion, out of His mercy. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. I was talking to one devotee. He says, oh, Vrindavan is Krishna and I'm from Gujarat is because we love Krishna. I said to him, I'm from Bengal, we love Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we have a big argument. So he said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none different from Krishna. He said, so Krishna appeared 5,000 years ago and He had to kill the demons. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared 500 years ago. He didn't have to kill demons with a weapon. Lord Ram came with bow and arrow. Krishna is flute. But Narayana was killing through Krishna. Krishna was just killing the demons easily through Narayan, through Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. No weapons. What's the weapon? Batao. Harinam Sankirtan. Chanting the holy name. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Eva Kevalam Kalo Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva Gatiranyata. There's no other way. There's no other way, there's no other way. That's the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He didn't take the weapon. He embraced the guy Madhai. He was criticized. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was criticized by the Mayavadis. How can a sannyasi associate with Sudras? Prabhupada went to America. Why? There's no Brahmana there. Everybody was Sudra. They had no idea what Brahmana is. I got Brahmana initiation at the age of 11. And I liked the Brahman thread because I used to scratch my back with it. Brahmana, my qualities. So I can get better prasadam. Because I'm a Brahmana. It's not the reason for us to acquire the qualities. You have to apply and acquire the quality of a Vaishnava. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, His mercy is for everyone. The weapon is the holy name, japa. You sit down to chant japa, what happens? Not tears from your eyes, oh, I can't wait to chant Hare Krishna, hair standing on end. Nothing like that happens. You fall asleep. I've seen a few people there this morning. And that's why they get a nice side of the wall with a seat because it's comfortable. As soon as you pick up your bead bag to chant japa, and then you start to nod off. Because we are not that sincere devotees like Prabhupada. Haridas Thakur. You know Haridas Thakur? He was chanting day and night. There's a place in Bengal, that place is called Haridaspur. I've been there, Haridaspur, near the border of Bangladesh, on the way to Calcutta. He diverted. So Haridaspur, where he was there. And the villagers couldn't sleep because he was, Hare Krishna, all night. So the Chand Kaji, the Muslim king, sent a prostitute to divert him from chanting, to disturb him. After 3 days, she also shaved her head. Started joining him, chant japa. That's the power of a pure devotee. There's no question of sleeping. I sat down here this morning after Mangalarati. I couldn't sleep last night. You know, I was telling Vijay Prabhu that last night my both legs had cramps, really bad cramps. So then I crawled from the room because everybody was sleeping. Then I came out on the out in the front. I sat in the chair and it was all, when you have a cramp, it's really painful. And nobody around, everyone's like middle of the night, 2 o'clock, no, 1 o'clock. And my body was sweating. I said, hey, I don't mind to die, but I still have a few things to do here. So I massaged a little bit, I felt better. And knew a few exercises, how to take the cramp away. I was like really in agony. So we are put into test how much you really love Krishna. Everybody wants to run away from Krishna. You can't run away from Krishna. Even Maya has Krishna's energy, watching us. Isn't it? Mandir ho gaya, that closed door. It's my time now. Nothing is your time. Kalosmi lokakshaya krishna vidya. Krishna says, time I am. I am the time. I come as death. We are being watched by the sun, the moon, the ocean. Everybody's watching us. Krishna in our heart is watching us. So, the spiritual master comes. We have to take these lessons and take it seriously. Like today I have this program, Mangalarati, then somebody's coming to pick me up at 11:30 to have a home program. There, the guy's father died, was nearly 100 years. So a month ago I did the funeral, and today we're going to do a katha. Just a few people read from Bhagavad Gita at their home. Then we're going to have a big Harinam, 4 o'clock, big Harinam with all the people. Then I have another program at 7. There's no time for me. People say, it's my time. Like, leave me alone. Go away. People all say that. Go away. I don't have time for that. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram things. You try to sell a book to the Indian, I already know. So hard to sell a book to Indian. They always sell to the Westerners. So, let me see, what do you got there? And I already have it. Bhagavad Gita, yeah. I bought it 50 years ago, I still have it. It's dusting now to clean off and read it next time. So, to change our attitude, we have to be humble, respectful, loving. Isn't it? Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, they were the highest devotees. They loved Krishna so much they forgot to even eat. But the villagers, they used to come and see him. Husband, wife, they had problems in their family. They used to come see Sanatana Goswami. What Sanatana Goswami has to do with family life? To talk to them, counseling them. Because they loved him so much. They can trust him. And he was so nice. Just a few sweet words soothe their heart. That's all we need. Because sometimes the instruction comes from a guru like a danda, stick. Sometimes in a very soothing way. Oh, Prabhuji, he's so nice. It's a sweet word, pat in the back. So we need accordingly. Right? Mataji's with kids. I told you before, my mother was so heavy with me. One day, I still remember, I was so small, but sometime when you're a small boy, very small, like 5 years, you can still remember some things that was really, really, like if somebody beat you, you remember, because the pain is there. So she smacked me, thappar mara, here. And then, I don't know, suddenly she went crazy, she slapped me this side. So I was like, maybe balancing. And then, I was there on the dirt road, this way in the 70s, dirt road, and in the village, Santipur. And she just left. I was seeing the stars. Like here, like somebody crying, oh, everybody come to you, oh, kya hua? Oh, you, what's the problem? Everybody cares for you. None of that. Nobody came. I just left alone there. So that's tough bringing. So, but sometimes these things make you strong. But at the same time, you also need to give them a love, not always beating. They remember them, oh, this Prabhu, this Mataji, this, they're so nasty. We talk like that. But you have to know that there's always a reason behind that why I have to go through this. So then we have to calm down. Everything has a reason. So the reason is that if we can be qualified, the spiritual master will come to you, because Krishna will send them to you. So no, the guru is not good enough for you. He'll never be good enough. You'll not find a guru if you have that attitude. I joined the Hare Krishna movement at a very young age, like at the age of 6. All my friends were the Gurukul boys. When I first joined, straight away on the Gurukul. And then all my friends were Gurukul boys the whole life. And so I've seen everything in ISKCON, whatever happened. And then many of my friends, they said, oh, what are you doing in ISKCON? Like, you got to fly your own airplane now, it's not for you. I said, you fly your airplane, I fly my plane. I need a pilot. I need a guru, I need ISKCON, I need sannyasis and sadhus who can associate. Even if you're flying airplane, you can't fly your own airplane. You still need to have a driver, a pilot, right? They said, oh, now you got to fly your own airplane. Look, they didn't do it right. So if you want to look faults in others, you'll always find faults. That's how it works. But we are trained to see good things in others. Isn't it? When you come to Melbourne from India or somewhere, maybe in a village place, and you see, wow, so clean, so nice. There's some order here. There's road, there's bicycle road, the car runs this way. There's no rickshaw, another buffalo on the other side. There's some order here. People not screaming, horn please. I'm like, wow. When I first came here, I didn't even know how to open the door of the car, because everything is so like, in India is this way, over here is that way. I said, what's this? And then and Prabhu was driving so fast, I said, can you slow down? Because I'm getting I'm getting sick, I'm getting a headache. So no, here we don't drive slow. Here not in India, like a rickshaw and a bullock cart. It took me a while to get used to this place. But here everyone is racing. So the idea is to see behind everything. What is the reason behind? And I have to learn to adjust. That adjust is through Krishna consciousness, spiritual adjust. Not you see the body, but you see the character. They say in Bengali, pagale ke na bale, chagale ke na khai. You heard that before? What a goat will not eat, and what a crazy man will not say. So when somebody may be looking like a not very nice looking, but when he speaking philosophy, that's how we can judge according to your character, not by looks. Nowadays everything is looks. You go for a job interview, it's all looks. You can be idiot number 1, they still hire you because you look good. That's why Mataji's always find job before us. Somehow. If you're old lady, no. Like the young lady, they get first job. She's all looks, isn't it? You could be like, who knows? And somehow also in ISKCON, and like I've been in the Hare Krishna movement for many years, somehow we always end up with such people in our temple. Because Prabhupada is merciful, but you're taking all this, everybody pagal, chagal, and turning into Vaishnavas. But that's the merciful. If you start to making distinctions, then we're going to find everyone's crazy. The material world like that. But we have to take everyone and acquire the quality, turn into Vaishnavas. And that's what Prabhupada did. Prabhupada went to America, he turned all these Westerners into Vaishnavas, from meat eaters to the highest Vaishnava, Brahmanas. That's what we do. Jare dekho tare kaho Krishna Upadesh. Whomever you meet, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, tell them about Krishna. Amar ek gaya guru hoya tara hoye desh. Become a guru. Teach others about Krishna. Become spiritual masters. Oh, no, I mean, not him. Whomever, jare dekho tare, amare, anyone can become a spiritual master. There's an issue now about guru, women guru. I don't have issue. In Melbourne temple we have ladies giving class. We brahmacharis have to sit and listen. You're talking about Krishna. You're thinking of something else. So there's no issue. Anyone can be a guru. Janava Mata, the wife of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, she was a guru of the whole Panchatattva. After Lord Nityananda Panchatattva's left, she was a guru. I'm not saying this or that. So this in the connection to this topic. Oh, women guru only. No, women guru only. Man, what nonsense. You know, half of our pujaris here, they're all women. This is only men, then we don't have enough people to do puja. So Prabhupada's mercy, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. According to the scripture, a sannyasi is not supposed to cross the sea. We had this Maharaj come here, that Maharaj come here, from India, from UK. They're crossing the sea. Srila Prabhupada went to America, crossed the sea. Because they're going to tell about Krishna. We don't mind to go to hell. That's okay. If you're going to tell about Krishna, that's okay. That's the attitude we have to take. We take risk for Krishna. Spiritual master, they take risk. In a Jayapataka Maharaj, in a wheelchair for last 10 years or longer. And he's still going full speed preaching. If it gets a little bit better, he'll be flying here to Melbourne. So that's the attitude. If we have a body is functioning, preach, go for it. There's no time to just sit back. Oh, no, it's all done. Just maintain what we have. Expand. Okay, you've done 16 rounds, you have time, chant more rounds. Prabhupada said, if you have time, chant Hare Krishna, chant more rounds. Don't waste time. So, the spiritual master, they're always there to guide us. Doesn't matter who. I spoke for more than an hour. Any questions? We had those two girls, they always ask questions, where are they? There's two girls, they always ask. Any questions? At least one, yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. If someone chooses a spiritual master out of fashion, does that devotee he still get the full benefit of the spiritual master or no?
You mean not devotee?
Like, no, if a devotee chooses a spiritual master out of fashion because the spiritual master is famous, does the devotee get full benefit?
You mean like a Shiksha Guru?
Yeah, or Diksha Guru?
Yeah, of course. Like, okay, like I'm Prabhupada disciple, like the youngest, and so I said, no, I only see Prabhupada, and you all like, you're in Maya. Like, what kind of attitude is that? So, whomever can inspire in Krishna consciousness, you can take them as a guru, in one way. Okay, it's not like he's elected guru, but one Shiksha Guru or anyone, a guru can, you feel, wow, I feel so nice. Like if some ordinary people tell you something about something, you remember, oh, that person was so good. You feel inspired. So spiritually also, Someone says something about Krishna, you feel inspired about spiritual life. So you can have a respect. It's not like you start to put them on the Vyasasan, worship, but you can still have friendship and relax and take instruction from them. They can, because they're inspiring you about Krishna. So they're like a guru, spiritual master, big numbers of guru. So we can have many gurus and we have one Diksha guru. That's the system. But the system also says you can have more than one guru as a Shiksha guru. Like when you take gold from a dirty place, I'll tell you a story. I used to work in Hong Kong for a diamond company. So my friend was telling me, in Gujarat, this guy, he had all the star diamonds in a packet. So he had in his pocket. And in India, like I was talking about the toilet, so they went some toilet with the garbage, and somehow it fell out, the diamond thing, star diamonds in a packet. And the cow, they come and eat the garbage and stuff. They ate the diamonds, all the thing. So these Gujarati people are very smart. So they fed all the cows halwa and puri and sabji like we eat Sunday feast. And the cows are passing cow dung. So because and then all the diamond came out. They cleaned it up, they got all the diamonds back. Maybe not all, because when you weigh it is less. Anyway, so the diamond is diamond. So my point is, even though it's in the cow dung, it's still diamond. So instruction of Krishna consciousness, even if some pagal is telling you, but they're telling something which is inspiring a spiritual life, you can respect him for that. The rest you don't have to worry. But at least what he said is good. I said, oh, thank you. And then he goes to blah, blah, and that's another thing. But you can at least say what is good. Just like you buy sometime apple or tomato. We are spoiled here, we throw everything. But if you're scarce of food, you cut the bad side, take the good side. Right? In the temple we don't do because, yes, Bhagavan ka hai, they're very rich, throw everything. But actually if you're home, you'll be caring. And I use that every bit of it. So similarly, everyone is guru in their one way. You are guru like, this Vijay Prabhu is like, every time I see him, he's fixing a tap, a handyman, or doing the garden or something. He's always idly sitting down. So someone may talk about you. He's such a nice person, he's always busy. So they're appreciating. So you're preaching Krishna consciousness through your behavior. They may not directly glorify you. Understand? So, but if someone is a guru, officially elected guru, that's different. But doesn't mean everyone is just bad. Oh, you're not a guru, we get out of here. Who are you? No, but you have to have respect. Like I get a lot of respect, too much. Somebody said, you're born with that, you have to accept it. But what about others? You are not like a boy, and we have to respect everyone. Anyone who is, like Aniruddha was saying yesterday, with the Prabhupada disciple thing. Remember that somebody came knocking the door, I said, are you Prabhupada disciple? I said, and then he said no, and then he just left, slammed the door on him. That's not the attitude. You have to have respect. So there's going to be conflict. So the guru is there. Even everyone is guru in their own way. English teacher, Sanskrit teacher, that's the type of a guru. In those days in India, they treat the teacher like a guru. But of course, in Chinese, they can Ling Xing Dao Shi, means spiritual teacher. It's like a sifu, like a sadhu kind of person. They treat you. You wear saffron in India also. Oh, you're saffron, you're a guru. They're only wearing red, half sadhu, like a half saffron. So it's not always based on what you look. It's your behavior. It's what you say, how you inspire people. He's your guru. Thank you for your instruction. Okay? Yeah? Your hand like that or? Anybody else? Yes, Maraji. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So my question is, as you said that if we have a healthy body, then we should like preach, we should go out and tell everyone about Krishna.
If you have a healthy body.
Yeah, like if we are fit, and so if we can preach about Krishna, we should do that. So my question is like, how do we approach people like who do not know like about Krishna at all? Like I find it easier when they know a little bit about him, and then it's easier to explain the significance of this process of like Krishna consciousness. But if somebody does not know anything about it, then it's a bit overwhelming. Like how should I approach the situation?
Well, first of all, if you're in the position of preaching, then you do that. Like if you go around like, oh, I'm ISKCON devotee, and you're not following, it's my duty to tell you. But that's not the actually attitude. But we also need to, if you are in a family, your parents maybe not, you can be exemplary. You come to temple, you chant your japa, it's not their business. But they see you, wow, this lady, so nice, so happy, chanting. So you actually, from inside, from behind, you are showing them the example. Then they're noticing you. They'll talk, and gradually you can influence them. That's one way. And another way, like if you are distributing books or in the street, or they should see you are so happy, and people want to talk to you. You go around, take a book. They don't avoid you. It's all in your looks, in your attitude, and how you are approaching. You say nicely, and sometimes people watching you, they say, oh, I want to talk to the girl, she's so working so hard, and what has she got to say, what she's got to offer. So it's all how we approach. It's not a secret. It's just be normal, but be Krishna conscious. Pray to Krishna, please give me intelligence, how I can preach. It's not like you attack your brain, it's so hard, people are not accepting it, everyone is demons. But that's not going to help. You have to pray to Krishna, be humble, and Krishna will, from within will give you intelligence. Then you see the miracles happen. Miracles come. It's not like such a secret thing, you have to go to university, how to sell a book. You can learn from a devotee. Simplest thing. So, sometimes we are going crazy, they're not taking a book, or they're demons. But no, we have to, ourselves we have to change in our attitude. And people don't force. They think, oh, that person was so nicely, that lady, that man said so nicely, and I was so rude to her. They'll think about it and they may come back to you. But then if you're frustrated, that's not going to help. They'll turn away. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna. Śrīmad Bhāgavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.